What's up, guys? Welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be a bulky video, honestly. I'm going to be talking about what softwares do I use for print-on-demand / passive income on a daily basis. So, I'm sure there's going to be some, softwares I missed out. I do use a lot of tools on a daily basis, and there are some tools that I don't use on a daily basis, but I do use 5-6 times a week. I'm not going to be including those videos, those softwares today. So for everybody watching, I want to be clear. I'm going to be talking about softwares that I use on a strictly daily basis. Like I said, if my memory serves me correctly, there are going to be some softwares that I forget, okay? We're going to be talking about the price of these softwares. We're going to be talking about the application, meaning the usage, how I use them, why I use them, what things do I do with them, etc. And we're also going to talk about if there's any discounts that I could provide or anything like that. A lot of these companies, or some of them, I'm affiliated for. And, sometimes I've been trying to fight to get some sort of sponsorship or some sort of affiliation. But you guys know, sponsorships come very, very rare in this industry. I think I was only sponsored by Placeit, which was a website that I was sponsored once by. I think every single one of these links are either affiliate links or, I'm not associated with them whatsoever. So let's go ahead and talk about all these different softwares, and let's go ahead and get started. So let's be clear, all right? For everything that we do and everything that we discuss, these are software tools that may or may not work for you. I'm just going to explain how I specifically use them. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to say, or 10 times out of 10, I have used them in videos before. So I've shown how they worked. Now, some softwares I haven't talked about as frequently, right? For whatever reason. Maybe I got busy, maybe we were talking about something else, whatever the case may be. But we'll talk about a lot of things, all right? So the first software, by the way, this is a short little notice. This video will exclude, meaning not include, any of the softwares that I discuss in the POD design course. So the POD design course, for those who don't know, and no, I'm not giving it a shout out, I'm just mentioning it. For the members, because we do have a lot of members on the course, we know that I've discussed a certain set of softwares. I won't be talking about those softwares here today in this video for obvious reasons. If you paid for the course, then you paid for premium content. That premium content will stay premium. All right. So now let's go ahead and get into our work here. Where is it? Our slides. I got a lot of links open, guys. So the first software is called Sales Samurai. Now, Sales Samurai is a Etsy traffic analysis SEO tool. I guess that's what you can kind of call it. Now, find the best, essentially my skill or what I got really, really good at. And I'm not saying that to gas myself up or act prideful in front of you guys, because that's not the goal at all. But I can truly admit that I've gotten very, very good at getting traffic on Etsy. Now, some people might say, well, why aren't you sharing this with us? Why aren't you telling us? Well, I absolutely do tell you guys, and I have a whole section on my website. That's free, by the way. It's not paid. Free, called the Etsy Helper, all right? And there are these images right here. They're videos. You can click and watch them, and I share how I do the SEO behind Etsy, how I get that whole, thing done. Now, I want to be clear, I think I even wrote this in my Google Slides, that I do not, and I never have and I never will, pay for ads on Etsy, okay? If you're paying for ads on Etsy, there's nothing wrong with it. All I'm saying is that if you maybe just toggle your strategy, what keywords you're using, what tags you're using for your products, that could potentially, guys, alter your success level. And I can tell you that it all started through this software, Sales Samurai. Now, I want to be clear, guys. With this whole video, honestly, it does sound like I'm gassing up certain softwares, but I'm not trying to motivate you guys to buy them. I'm just explaining why I use them. And this video was inspired by, I think, Austin, because he asked me to talk about Merch Informer. He said, can you do more videos on Merch Informer? And I said, or I didn't even reply yet, but I will reply. I'll say yes. But this video kind of like sparked it was an idea that sparked from that comment. So I said, why don't I just share everything that I do, what I use. So yeah. So anyways, like I said, I don't pay for ads on Etsy ever. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how this software works. So with this software, you guys are looking at it right now. They also have a Chrome extension, but I don't want to get too deep into that right now, guys, to be 100% honest, because there is a lot to talk about. Basically, you type in a keyword, okay? Once you get the keyword, they'll give you an analysis data around that specific keyword, but then they'll give you suggestions based on Etsy. And yes, guys, there are a lot of different applications for use. Obviously, I can't explain everything here, but put it this way. With all this data that I get, I can actually learn what keywords are good for me depending on these certain numbers that I'm seeing. If I have more interest in a certain keyword, let's just say like this word pottery mushroom, and let's just hope I'm not logged out of Sales Samurai, I could take it and hit search. And like I said, I'm hoping I'm not logged out, because when I logged in like a little while ago to set up this video. So, and by the way, every time you type in a keyword, it will take some time to search, right? The data will take a little bit of a while, but that's perfectly fine. The reason why it takes a little bit of a while is because they're acquiring all this information. They're showing you, what's selling. They're showing you the price spread. They're showing you a lot of different statistics, analytics, and data. Those who don't know, I do hire people to work on my Etsy stores for me. So I just want to put that out there right now. And so when I do hire people, they are trained specifically to use this software. And I train them specifically to use this software because it just works. And I'm speaking from personal experience. Etsy is one of those places where you can make a killing in a matter of a month if you do everything very, very, I guess you could say, strategically. Okay, there's certain expectations that you're gonna have to have. You are gonna have to get your hands dirty. You are gonna have to work. You're gonna have to do things. But who knows? Maybe I'll share some more strategy in courses later down the road. But for now, the Etsy helper, like I said, is free on my website. It's a completely free resource for you guys to find these keywords. And like I said, I can't really explain how to fully work this software here and now because we have other softwares to talk about. But this is the software. This is how it works. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, the next one is Merch Informer. Now, FYI, just so you guys know, Sales Samurai and Merch Informer are owned by the same company. Okay, so if you ever need a discount on them, use code Autopilot Passive Income. I am an affiliate. I just want to say that straight up and honest. I am an affiliate of these softwares because I truly believe in these softwares. And you guys have seen me use them, so it's not like something, I'm not playing games here. I'm being serious. Autopilot Passive Income is the discount code. Now, the discount code, guys, is 20% off on a monthly basis. And I know this is going to sound salesy as hell, but I'm just, hooking you guys up with a deal in case if you want to go out there and get it. If you don't want to go out there and get it, trust me, don't worry about it. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm just sharing how I use these things, right? So Merch Informer, I'll explain what this software is. Some of you may know, some of you may not. Merch Informer is a software that I pay for to get essentially data from the Merch by Amazon platform, okay? And why do I say data? Well, I can't, at least currently, I can't sell on Amazon, Merch by Amazon. So what I can do is I can sell on other platforms. And I use Merch Informer as guidance for these other platforms. Now, this is how it looks inside. But before I talk about inside the software, I want to talk about outside the software, which is the pricing, okay? So you have $9.99 for the newbie plan. And then you have $59.99 for the professional. So I want to be clear about this, okay? I do have the professional plan. You do not need the professional plan, okay? If I was sitting here and I just wanted to take, make as much, rake in the affiliate cash from you guys, I would say, guys, sign up for the professional. You don't need to sign up for the professional, okay? I'm going to explain the difference between the two. The only main difference between the two, to me, the merch graphics vector pack is really not that special. I've never used the graphics anyway. To me, what's important is this section, the single upload interface automation software. So for those who don't know, there are different automation tools out there that will take all of your designs, upload them to multiple platforms at once. Merch Informer has a tool or a company that they're built with called POD Connect. Now, I don't use POD Connect every day. That's why I didn't put it in this video. Do I use it 5 times a week, 6 times a week? I do, but I do not use it every single day. And that's, like I said, why I didn't put it in this video. However, the difference between these two is that you get access to that software. Now, when you download it, it's not going to be called POD Connect. It's just going to be called Merch Informer. It's going to have like a little shirt icon as the actual software. But actually, let me go ahead and see if I have it here. Do I have? Yep, POD Connect. There it is. I don't usually do, uploading and designing on this computer. I have it on a different computer. But regardless, I figured I'd, show it to you guys. But what it does is you take your design and it'll upload it to multiple platforms at once, so you don't have to go in manually doing it. Now, I've said this before, but when you're working with print on demand, guys, something you do have to understand is that with different designs is going to take different requirements. It's just the way it is. And there are different nuances, there are different skills, there are different things that you need to do on each platform that make you a winner on these platforms. So I'll give you a quick example, okay? On Redbubble, there's a certain way to tag, okay? For those who have taken the tagging course, they know exactly what I'm talking about. And for those who have no idea what the tagging course is, autopilotpassiveincome.com, Redbubble tag course. Currently, for all the big courses, we're charging $39.99, okay? The tag course includes guide on, specifically how to tag and how to generate traffic from SEO. So that's that. But regardless, what were we talking about here? The Merch Informer, okay, with the tagging. Redbubble, for example, has a certain way to tag. If I take that way that I tag on Redbubble, and let's just throw out a random company, let's just say Zazzle, just for a minute here. And I know these are two completely opposite companies, but let's just say Zazzle, okay? If I was to take my design and upload it with the tags, the same way I upload it to Redbubble, that I upload it to Zazzle, I'm going to have a fraction of the success, if any. It's just not optimal. It's just not optimal. Let's put it that way. I don't want to go too deep into it because this is like course content. I've talked about this in the Zazzle course. Like I said, for those who don't know, the Zazzle tagging course, I have a specific course on learning how to tag properly on Zazzle. But regardless, that's just the way it is. So you got to understand that there are certain platforms, certain ways to tag for each platform. Now, to be honest, guys, we haven't had enough time on this YouTube channel to talk about every single platform. You know what I mean? And we will eventually. With time, as time goes on, we will. But regardless, that's a little fact that you guys might want to know. You can't tag all the same for every single platform. There are some platforms where I would tag the same. There's some platforms where I wouldn't. So that's something you want to be aware of before you decide to jump into the $59.99. But if you're on a budget, I would say go for the $9.99, upload it manually, and you get this data. That's assuming you want the software. If you don't want the software, that's a different story. But regardless, there's a lot of tools inside Merch Informer, okay? The tools, and I use them almost all equally. However, I've only really talked about two tools. The first tool is this one, the product search. And only one video did I talk about the trend tracker tool. The product search tool is a lot of the times you guys seen this when I talk about videos. I use the product search tool for inspiration and understanding. Sometimes I might have a keyword that I just want to see other people design in, and I just want to see, I'm interested. And when I see these designs, I'm not looking for just the creative aspect, but I want to see in correlation, how many sales did these designs get? And I'm thinking from a logical perspective, guys. I'm not thinking from a artistic perspective, because I want to see, okay, if this design got, $19.99, okay, I'm interested. And then I might look at a different platform, try to correlate. Is this platform getting as many sales or is the top of its ball game in other platforms, if it exists, and so I basically do this inspirational research. That's for the product search tool. The trend tracker tool is a little bit different. Now, I've spoken about the trend tracker tool before, but with the trend tracker tool, you can see what design. I actually have a whole video on this, so I don't want to go too deep into it, but there are certain rules to chasing trends, and you do not want to chase trends the way 99% of the people do them. 99% of people do what, guys? Google Trends, right? They find Google Trends, they find something, they make designs, they expect to make money. But guess what? 99% of people are doing that. You cannot succeed. You're going to be a needle in a haystack. If you compare it to the number of buyers, it's just not going to work. I have a whole video on this. If you want to see the video, I'll link it in the description. Like I said, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but there are a whole bunch of other tools. I will explain in the future how to use these other tools. That time will come. However, for now, just so you guys know, these are the two tools that I've talking about, but there are a lot of different tools with Merchant Former. So that's Merchant Former. Okay. Do you guys want me to talk about what other tools? They have the merchant search. So for example, if there's a seller on Amazon, I could type in their seller name and I could see every single design they've sold. You have the merch hunter tool. Like I said, you can kind of go too deep into this, but you could search based on the BSR ranking, the price range of the products. You can see a lot of things. Etsy printer search. I want to see if certain designs are being promoted through Pitsy. Through Pinterest. They have the merch. They have a lot of things. All right. Anyways, you guys get the point. Okay. Next tool. And by the way, guys, for Sales Samurai and for Merchant Former, discount code autopilot passive income, it will save you 20%. And by the way, guys, all the links will be listed in the description box and in the pinned comment, like in the order that it said. All right. The next one, Unlim Photos. So Unlim Photos, you guys can see here, is a website where I can get access to photos. Some people might say, why would you need access to photos? Well, with print on demand, something that I like to do is I like to take a photo. Let's just say, and I'm actually logged into my account here. So I can click on a photo, I can download it, right? And when I download the photo, I can turn it into a painting. And when I turn it into a painting, I can sell the painting on multiple different platforms. Now, I just want to be clear, Unlim Photos, you have the full rights to utilize these designs for print on demand. You can use it for commercial purposes. In fact, they actually say here in their frequently asked question policy page, it says here, what can I use these images for? And the second bullet point says print on demand. Mugs, t-shirts, clothing, journal covers, books, etc. I can't tell you how many units of stuff that I sold with this website. I've sold thousands of dollars, and that's not to exaggerate. There was just one design, guys, that I made over $460 of. And I actually shared this in a video. Let me go ahead and open this in an incognito tab, just so you guys can see this. If there are people who are new here to the channel, first of all, welcome. But I want to show you guys this because if you're new, you might not have seen this video before. Autopilot Passive Income. Just go on Autopilot Passive Income on YouTube. Go over here to the channel. Go click on videos. Sorry about that. Go click on videos. And go over here to my search and just type in paint. Search paint. And the first one here, and you could click on the second one too, but the first one, turning a photo into a masterpiece painting for free. So that photo I took from Unlim Photos. Now, I want to be clear here, guys. With Unlim Photos, let's see here. It's a website. They charge monthly, okay? Let's go over here to the pricing. $11.99 a month for 30 downloads per day. Now, I want to be clear. I wrote this in my slides here. At first, the price used to be $49, then $59, then $69. What am I talking about? The price that I'm talking about is I'm talking about the monthly price, guys. The one-time payment price. What you're seeing on, if you go straight to unlimphotos.com, these prices are monthly. You're going to pay this on a monthly basis. The price that I paid was $49, and I paid that once. I never paid that again. And I get access to 30 photos a day. Now, later, I did upgrade to the $100-something plan, or $200. I can't remember exactly what the price was, but I get to download unlimited number of photos per day. But since you guys might not have access to that right now, the monthly price, my recommendation, I mean, you guys could go straight to the monthly, pay for the monthly, and download. I personally don't recommend it. It's unlimphotos.com. I have a link in my description that you guys will see that will take you to the page where you pay a one-time payment price. And that one-time payment price, you can see here currently, is $69 to access the software. Okay, $69 to access the software. It used to be $49, it went up to $59, and now it's at $69. And like I said, this is a one-time payment price. You pay this once, you get access to the software forever, and you get to download a certain amount per day. Okay, that certain amount I think is $35 for the $69 price. They're always changing the numbers and they're always increasing the price. So that's just a FYI. But if you guys want to see in depth how I use this, you can click on this video. We'll just have to probably run the ad here. We're gonna have to run the ad, but let this load a little bit for just a minute here, and give it a second. Give it a second. Okay, of course, here we go. We have another ad. Just give it a minute, give it a minute, give it a minute. Okay, here we go. So I took this design and I turned it into this one. Now, these designs, I do sell them, and people in the comments have said they made money doing this method. It's great, etc. I want to show you guys, there was this one design here that I made $460 off of, and I actually share how I did this. And it was a picture of a horse. Now, to me, the horse was not attractive. I have no idea why people bought it, but people bought it. I mean, it is what it is. This is a picture of the horse, if you guys could see here. The way the painting is, people bought it. And I made $460+ across all different platforms. So, off this one picture, okay? So, I took the picture from Unlim Photos, transferred it into a painting, and that's essentially what I did. All right? So, that's that. Now, Wordplay. Wordplay is the next software. So, where's Wordplay here? Where's the link? I don't want to log into my actual account for obvious reasons. I don't want to show certain things. However, because honestly, guys, I do own blogs, and the blogs, I have employees that write articles for me, and I've bought this software for them, Wordplay, so that they can log in and do it for me. So I don't want to show that kind of private information, but I'll show you guys what this software is. So Wordplay is a software where you give it some data, some information, and it will write a whole article for you. 9 times out of 10, it's 1,500 words or more, okay, for the article, okay? I could talk about this day in and day out, but this is essentially an artificial intelligent writing tool, okay? There's many of these. I have a subscription to many of these, but out of all the different tools I have, this is one of them that I use on a daily basis. Now, for the articles, people might say, well, why do you do that? If you guys remember, I've spoken about how to market your Redbubble stores. And one of the things I've said when it comes down to marketing Redbubble stores, I've said that you can create your own website around your Redbubble store. So, for example, if you create a Redbubble store around motivational quotes, let's just say, right? You create a Redbubble store around motivational quotes. What are people looking for at the end of the day? They're looking for motivation. So what is the most logical thing to do? Create a blog around motivation, right? And I have articles, artificially intelligent, written for me about motivation. And then what I do inside the articles is I have a little link that sends them to the product of the Redbubble t-shirt or the Redbubble sticker or whatever it is that is motivation related. So that's essentially how I do it. Those blogs are doing very, very well, and this is just one of the tools that I use to kind of do that for me. Now with Wordplay, let's talk about the cost. Unfortunately, I don't have a discount, but normally the price for Wordplay is $49 to $99 a month, depending on what plan you get. I paid a one-time payment of $99, and this one-time payment is pretty amazing because I can extract, a little, maybe about 10 articles. Let's just put it that way. About 10 articles from the software per month, and all those 10 go straight to my blog for that. Now, there's another software that's a little bit cheaper called Wordhero. Now, Wordhero, I'm not afraid to show the inside because it's, you don't see any private information here. But Wordhero is another software that I use. It's $89, so it's a little bit different. And once again, all the links will be in the description to get these specific deals, to get these specific prices, okay? Wordhero is a software that I can also use as an artificial intelligent writing tool. The only thing is that it doesn't have staff access. So this is the one that I'm using every single day, okay, by myself. And there's a lot of different things I could use it for. I could write a blog intro with it. I could write a book title with it. I can come up with a Facebook ad copy with it. There's a lot of frequently asked questions. I mean, the list goes on and on. You guys can see all the different applications, all right? all these different buttons are ways that I can do it. So let's just say, for example, I want to create a listicle, right? I write a short description of what I want to create a listicle for a blog. So let's just say I want to learn how to lose weight, right? And I spelled that wrong. How to lose weight. And let's just go ahead and hit write for me. What it's going to do is it's going to create a listicle around how to lose weight. Eat less, eat healthier, exercise more, drink plenty of water, avoid processing foods, get enough sleep. So basic stuff like that. What I can do is I can copy this and I can write an article based on this. And I'm not going to write it by hand. I'll let the computer write it for me. I'll let the softwares write it for me. And that's what they do. There's a lot more I could go into this. If you want to see more videos on this kind of stuff, let me know. But that's one of them. And like I said, to get these specific deals, because if you go to Wordhero, you're not going to be able to get this deal. To get these deals of $89, all this kind of stuff, all the links will be in the description, okay? What's next? The Redbubble Rocket Tagger tool. So the Redbubble Rocket Tagger tool is a tool that when I struggle with when I struggle with tagging, I use this tool to make my life easy. Okay, if you guys see this Redbubble Rocket Tagger tool, it's sold by a company called Bots and Apps. You guys may have seen me talk about this once. I think I've only talked about this once. Basically, what this tool does is this tool will allow me to tag easily on Redbubble. I'll explain. So here's the thing. With Redbubble, there are certain tags that, essentially, if you guys know how the way Redbubble works, is it works on relevancy. And the way Redbubble determines relevancy is not by the actual art, but by the keywords in the tags. Okay? So, and unfortunately, and this is just the sad truth of it, unfortunately, a lot of it has to do with the keywords that you use. It's not based on how amazing your art, and this is why I said, guys, if you're an artist, you might struggle with Redbubble because it's a business platform. It's not an artistic platform. Despite what they advertise, right? Despite what they tell you, it's really all business. It's cutthroat. It has not, if you're an artist and you have the most beautiful piece of art in the world, it doesn't matter. They don't care. They want what makes money. They don't care about art. They don't care about any of this stuff. But that's just the way the company is, and right? And you got to play the games by the company. Like, for example, you see this piece of art right here, guys. To me, it's like a waste of space here. I would rather have this one, or like this, or like, something more attractive. That's just my opinion. Anyways, regardless, I don't want to get off on a tangent, all right? So, let's talk about this. So, the Redbubble Rocket Tagger tool, hopefully you guys can see my screen. Yep, you guys can see my screen. Okay, this tool right here is the paid version of a tool that can find you the best tags. Now, I'll explain what this tool does, okay? There's two ways to use this tool, but this is the main way to use this tool, okay? When you find, let's say you have a design, let's say you're going to create a cosmic pattern design. You know that, or maybe you have already designed it, right? You want to know what tags to use. If you're not sure about what tags to use, you go click on this tool and you click grab tags, but it has to be on a specific page exactly like this. It has to be something that you search for, and it has to have designs like this. And what it will do is it will get you the best tags that it has acquired throughout the whole entire page. And the way it does this is based on relevancy, right? So it will look through every single design's tags ever created for this keyword, and in a matter of seconds, it will find you those specific tags. So if I was to create a cosmic pattern design, I would use tags like the word celestial, sun and moon, mosaic. Now, something that I personally learned, guys, is that these keywords can be short tail or long tail depending on what you are specifically searching for. So if you look here, the word cosmic pattern, it's only 2 tails. There are some 2-3 keyword tags here in terms of tails. If you're looking for a longer tail keyword, what you can do is you can type in, you can go over here and let's just take a long tail keyword. Let's type in Chinese New Year 2022. Let's just type in something like this. And I know I spelled this wrong, but let's go ahead and capitalize, make sure everything's right. Okay. Chinese New Year 2022. Okay. Now I want to see if there's anything long tail. Okay. So we'll just stick with this for now. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the Rocket Tiger tool, and I'm going to show you how the words kind of change. Actually, Chinese New Year Tiger, that's better. Chinese New Year Tiger is, I'm going to show you how it changes, because now I've searched for a long tail keyword, and the results are going to be a little bit more long tail. You guys saw before, the results were one tail, two tail, three tail keywords. Now let's go ahead and see the results now. So let's let it load for a minute. And like I said, it's going to take all the data right now. Okay, so you have tiger, that's short tail. Year of the tiger, that's long tail. You have Chinese New Year of the tiger, that's long tail as well. Zodiac tiger, you have two tails in there. Chinese tiger, so you guys kind of get the point. Like this one is super long tail. Chinese New Year of tiger 2022. Now, what it's doing, guys, is it's taking these keywords, like I said, that it's finding, and it's deciding what are the most optimal keywords for the specific keyword that you entered here. Now, that's kind of my explanation of it. That's what I kind of, that's the way I explain it. They have their own explanation of it. You could sit here and read all this. It gets kind of, like, brain foggy. They're talking about numbers. They're talking about percentages. I mean, the way they take it is scientific approach. I take it the easy way. And I basically say it picks the best ones for you. That's basically the best way. But you could sit here and you could read everything they have to say about it. All right, but that's where are we here? That is the Redbubble Rocket Tiger tool. Now, I just found out now. I didn't know how long this price was. Current price was $12.99. I paid $12.99 before. They say sale price is $7.99. So that's just little FYI for you guys. Let me go ahead and see here. I wrote $8.99. Let me write $7.99. There we go. Fix. Okay, so that's essentially how the tool works and what it's used for. Okay, next, okay, we have the Redbubble Favorite Automator. So what the Favorite Automator does, I've made 2 videos about this in the past, maybe 3. The Redbubble Favorite Automator is a tool that will essentially get you attention over time. Now, I've said over time here as well. The reason why I say over time is because this is not going to make you $1 million overnight. Okay, what it's going to do is you're going to, and this is optimally, this is how it works. This is the tool here. Let's just go ahead and wait for it to load. This is how it works. Redbubble Favorite Automator tool. You do a search, or basically there are a bunch of images. That's kind of what you have to look for. A bunch of different designs with the little favorite icon. It will go out there and it will favorite these images for you. Now, why that's good is it's going to go out there and grab you attention. If you guys know anything about sales, making money on Redbubble, one of the things that control the Redbubble, or not control, but contribute is a better word, to the Redbubble algorithm and choose what helps you to get in, page 10 or page 5 is the amount of favorites you get per design. Especially if you've never got any sales on those specific designs, right? Because you got to remember, the Redbubble algorithm is based on a few things. The first thing is based on relevancy of keywords. Then it's based on sales, right? How many sales that item has got. And it's also based on favorites. I'm sure there's a few more things that it's based on. I personally don't know, but I know those 3 for sure, okay? And basically what happens is if you favor other people's work, right? You sit here and manually favor other people's work, they're going to get a notification that they've been favorited, right? Their work has been favorited. So once that happens, they can choose to either look at your profile or not. Now, let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest. Do you think the people at the top of Redbubble are going to check out back my profile? Absolutely not. They couldn't give a damn. Why? Because they have probably hundreds of likes a day that they're getting, right? So what you want to do is you want to go over here to the newest, right? And these are the people who post most recently. And what you're going to do is you're going to go on your little tool and you're going to favorite their work. These are the people who posted most recently. And it doesn't have to be for this keyword. It could be for any keyword. And sometimes you don't even have to whip out keywords. You could just click certain categories and it will do it for you. You contribute, do your settings here. And then you just click the like button. And what it will do is based on the certain numbers that you put here, it will click the like button for you. And it will favorite new people's work, right? Now, this has been a tactic that has been used by the much larger accounts. I've made 2 videos on this before. I don't want to go too deep into it. A lot of people say, oh my god, aren't you spamming the algorithm? There are people who literally do thousands of these an hour. And in one of my past videos, I've shown what accounts do this. I've shown 2 examples, or maybe 1 example. But I definitely shown an example of a girl who does this, and she does it every single like minute of the day. Like I'm talking like every second of the day. And over an hour, she'll do thousands of favorites. Thousands. She's never got her account deleted or banned or blocked or whatever you want to call it. I've been doing this, had no issues. If you look here, by the way, there are no limits to this. So if you theoretically were to do 2,000 likes a day, there's no limit to it. That's if you want to, you know. If you read here, where was it here? Let's go ahead and go back here. Bots and apps, let's click on the favorite automator. I don't know where it is, but I know they say, can this tool get me suspended? No, this tool is undetectable to Redbubble. Redbubble has no way of tracking the use of this automation tool. Just because, all right, here we go. It says, just because the tool will not cause you to get banned does not mean you should spam with this tool. It is simply a human replacement. So essentially, if you were to do, let's say, 1,000 regardless anyway, then just use the tool and make your life easier. So that's kind of how it works, okay? But this is, the results of this is kind of like an overtime kind of thing. And this is what I've wrote down before. Now, do you guys know the price of this, by the way? I know I talked about how I'd mentioned the price. Price is $9.99. There you go, per month. But yeah, the way this tool works is I wouldn't recommend you use it for a month or 2 months. I'd recommend at least 4 months to really see the results over time. What it's going to do is it's slowly going to bring you in more traffic. You got to understand that the favorite, you got to think of how much power the favorite has on Redbubble, right? So you're going to have to do it in large numbers. You're going to have to do it over a long period of time. And that's the point. You have to do it over a long period of time to really get to see the results. Now, for something more instantaneous, if you're looking for something more instant, that's where I recommend the Instagram bots. Now, this slide here has 3 different softwares. So this is not all one software. These are 3 different softwares with 3 different prices. So let's just go over igbots.org first. igbots.org, this was a company. Oh my god, sorry, I hit the mic with my hand. igbots.org is a company that I have been fighting for months, by the way, to get an affiliate link from these guys. They finally gave me one a little while back. But this tool right here is the one that I recommend, the $119 tool, if you want to get it, right? If you don't want to get it, it's a completely different situation, completely different scenario. Let's just wait for this to load because this is going to take a while. Okay, here we go. The tool. Now, what this tool does, guys, is it's an Instagram automation tool. It will do likes for you. It will do follows for you. It will do unfollows. Now, why does that matter? Okay, let me take a deep breath. Okay. So basically, guys, this tool will get you attention on Instagram. I'm not guessing. I'm not making this up. I've done literally, without exaggeration, hundreds of videos in this niche. Hundreds, okay? Likes, follows, unfollows will get you attention, will get you followers, and will get you money through Instagram. It will. The way it works is very simple. Let's just say I'm an American bully breeder, right? I breed these dogs. Let's just say, I don't, but let's just say I do. If I was to breed these dogs and I want to sell my dogs, what do? I go out there and I find other bully breeder accounts. Then I look at their followers because my assumption is the people who are following the other breeders means that they're following them for a reason. I mean, they're not following them for no reason. They're following them for a reason. They like their dogs. And what I'll do is I'll interact with the followers of the competitor account. When I interact with them, they're going to be like, oh my god, who is this person that followed me? Who is this person that liked my photo? Who is this person that, interacted with me? They're going to click on my profile, and they're going to see that my images are similar to the images of the person they're already following. And since they're already following, that means they genuinely like what that person has to offer. Now, since that person is a competitor to me or a similar account to me, that means there's a high chance that they're going to like my photos back. And if they like my photos back, that means they're eventually going to be a follower, whether it be right away or whether it be later down the road. 35 to 50% of the time, they're going to be right away a follower. They're going to hit the follow button right away. So if you're looking for results right away, these are the tools that will work for you. So when I say these are the tools, not just necessarily IG bots, but IG bots, bots and apps, follow and follow bots. Now I'll talk about each one specifically. So IG Bots is a website right here. Costs $119 for the tool, and the tool is yours. One-time payment. You don't have to pay after that. It's yours. You take that tool, you use it as much as you want. You follow, unfollow. Now, the tool that's similar to it, which is the exact same tool, but you can pay monthly, is from this company here, Bots and Apps. Now, Bots and Apps is owned by IG Bots from my understanding, okay? And these are the three tools. You have the like, you have the follow and follow, you have the comment, and you could pay separately for these tools on a monthly basis. So let's just say, for example, you are not sure if you want to pay the $119 up front. You'd never used a tool like this, you're just not sure. Well, it's simple. Save your money, go over here to Bots and Apps, and you grab the $19.99 tool or the $9.99 tool. You know, whatever feature you want to use, right? And you use it for a month and you see how it works. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, great. Doesn't matter, right? You just cancel your subscription, you never use it again. If you like it, then either you keep paying monthly because you don't know how long you're going to keep, doing it for, or you just go buy the one-time payment tool. Now, something that I will say is this optimal bot, the follow, unfollow, like, does not include the comment feature. The comment feature, the only way you could get it, and I've done the research on this, is through this website. All right, so I just figured I'd mention that. Now, there was a tool that I was using, and I still use, and actually my employees use it every single day, way before, well, not way before, but a little bit before I use this tool, which was this one that I'm about to pull out right now. This is the tool. It's called followunfollowbots.com. Now, this is the website right here, Follow and Follow Bots, okay? Now, followunfollowbots.com is like an OG tool, and what they do is they do the same thing. You can do follow, unfollow. The only difference is you cannot perform the like with this tool. They don't have that feature, and it cost, let's see how much it cost. Wow, they didn't change their price. I mean, I would have, but they didn't change their price, 67, whatever that symbol is. I don't know if it's a euro, I don't know if it's a British pound. I don't know what that tool is, what that symbol is, but it's 67. It comes out American like $89. Okay, so I'm not sure what symbol that is, but you got to look at the symbol. It's 67, whatever. Whatever that symbol is. Anyways, regardless, it comes out to like $89 American. So if you're an American person, you can, if anybody in the country can buy this, at least from what I know, in the world, can buy this. It will just, transfer to whatever finances they're using. It's the same tool. I have used, by the way, for both of these tools, right? For all three of these tools, I've done video footage of how I actually grow accounts with these tools. It's literally all on my YouTube channel. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Let's go in the incognito tab here. Let's go on YouTube. And let's type in autopilot passive income. Okay, and you guys will see this. If we click on my profile here, videos, actually let's go to playlists. If we go to playlists here, Instagram Bots 2022, right here, 6 episodes of me doing it. Here, 2021, I think I used the followunfollowbots.com in this one. Let's just go ahead and click on it. Okay, this is an ad. I don't want to let the ad play because I can't even skip the ad. So you guys can go ahead and come back and look at this. I've shown how it works. I've also, guys, have done recent videos about this kind of stuff. Like I've shown like, oh, I click this, I do this. And when I say recent, I mean a few months back. But yes, they do work. They have released, this company, have released a Twitter series of tools. Now, you guys can see I have the Twitter tools. I'll just show you guys right here. I have the Twitter tools. It says you need to be on Twitter to use the tool. But anyways, I have the Twitter tools. The reason why they're not in my video today is because I don't use them every single day. Okay? That's the reason why. But yeah, these tools are all there, and I'll leave the links there. I'll leave the pricing there, all of that. The next tool and the last tool is called Kittle. Now, what is Kittle? Let's go ahead and open this up. Kittle is a software that I am using every day because I want to learn how to get better with it. Is a software for designing. Now, I want to be clear. The design course that I have, where is it here? The design course does not include Kittle because Kittle was not around at the time. Are we going to update it? Yes. But regardless, Kittle is a software where you can create logos, t-shirt designs, designs, even thumbnail designs if you really wanted to. You just have to adjust the project size. But you guys could see here, Kittle is a software. Essentially, you can make art or designs. These designs could go on t-shirts, you name it. And the cool thing about Kittle is that there are other artists on here that you can replicate off of their design work. So let's say I like this design and I want to, customize it. I can click use this design and I can customize this actual design. And I could put this design on a t-shirt. I could put it on a hoodie. I could put it on a picture frame, a picture, whatever. And I can make money selling it, right? More importantly, it's free to use this tool. And if you click the link, the very last link, because this is the last tool we're talking about, this tool, you click on it, you're gonna get access to the Pro plan completely for free. You don't have to pay a dime, not even a penny. On top of that, 0 credit card required, no credit card required to sign up. So you don't need a PayPal, you don't need a credit card, you don't need anything to use this software. And this software is a design tool. So if I want to design certain things, and this is perfect for anybody who's a beginner at designing, if you don't like Adobe, for example, if you think it's too complicated, if you don't think, if you think Photoshop is too much, if you think, oh, excuse me, if you think it just simply costs too much, you can jump over here to Kittle and use this stuff for free. And you could see here, this looks beautiful. Nobody can sit here and tell me that this does not look attractive. It looks great, right? And you could take a design like this, you can edit it, like if you want to, change up the letters, whatever you want to do. They have element feature, and I made videos on this. So if you guys want to see more videos on this stuff, I'll also leave in the description box down below. All right, so Kittle, free tool. I think if you're not going to sign up to any of these softwares, at least sign up to the free one for today. All right, guys, we're at the end of the video. This has been a 46-minute video, okay? So I want to make a few things clear, okay? With all these tools, these are the tools that I use every single day, all right? Now, something I also want to be clear on is when you utilize these tools, keep in mind that making money is the most important thing. To be able to pay for these tools, you got to make money. And making money is essentially how the world goes around. We have a ton of free content on this channel to support you through that process. Whether it be you want to learn how to make money through Instagram, whether you want to, create some merch, you want to create some designs, it's all there. It's all for you to watch. It's free. The only thing you have to invest, you have to do this, is you have to invest your time and your effort. And I'm going to tell you this, guys, it doesn't matter at all what tools you have as much as the effort that you put in. I always create this analogy. And I'm going to use this analogy right now to wrap up this video. It's not going to be any longer. But you are a soldier in battle. It doesn't matter if you're a male, if you're a female, if you're a kid, if you're an adult. It doesn't matter, okay? You're a soldier in battle. Making money is a battle, okay? And if you don't, put it this way, if you're not trained properly, right? When I say trained properly, I don't mean buying a mentor. I mean in battle. If you don't know how to swing that sword the right way, if you don't know how to duck the right way, if you don't know how to, defend yourself the right way, you're going to lose in battle. You're going to die. You're going to literally be beheaded in battle. You're going to get stabbed, okay? But if you're trained properly, you can succeed in battle. You can become a victor. All these tools are just the weapons that you're wielding. You can get a tool and now you could have a better sword. That's essentially what it is. But if you don't know how to swing that sword the right way, it doesn't help you. So what I'm trying to say is that all these tools are great. They're tools, they're weapons, but you got to learn how to use them properly. And we have, like I said, a ton of free content. A ton of free content for you guys to go out, watch, use and abuse, make money off of, and literally learn how to use this stuff. So I'm going to put links to every tool. I'm going to have the links to the tools, and then under all the tool links, I'm going to have videos for each tool for you guys to watch those videos to learn how to use them. not only use them, but understand how to use them, learn the, nuances and things like that. And don't get me wrong, there'll be more videos in the future, but I figured I'd put that out. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.